Um, have you ever wondered how much a person's environment shapes who they are? Before jumping into the details, here's a quick reminder, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It helps us keep bringing you content you'll enjoy. Um, let's talk about Frasier Crane, a character whose evolution across two iconic TV shows is more complex than it might appear. While most people associate him with his sophisticated lifestyle in Seattle, he didn't start out that way. In fact, Frasier's roots lie in uh, Boston, a city that played a huge role in shaping his dynamic personality. His story isn't just about witty one-liners or intellectual airs. It's about how different social worlds collided to make him who he is. In the show, Dr. Frasier Crane often shared the spotlight with his sibling Niles, played perfectly by David Hyde Pierce. Niles, the epitome of upper-class snobbery, managed to steal attention with his razor-sharp humor, unrelenting critiques, and his enduring, if awkward, passion for Daphne Moon, the family's down-to-earth housekeeper. Despite their shared elitism, viewers often found Frasier somewhat more likable than Niles. David Hyde Pierce once explained that while both brothers could be arrogant, Niles' snobbery was simply more grating, making him the butt of jokes, even at times from Frasier himself. Interestingly, the creators of Frasier ensured the brothers weren't mere copies of one another. Pierce once described Niles as what Frasier might have been if he hadn't spent time in Boston or been shaped by the characters at Cheers. That distinction is crucial. Frasier, introduced in Cheers, had immersed himself in the lively working class culture of a Boston bar, an experience that gave him the flexibility to navigate both elite and everyday manners. Niles, lacking this exposure, stayed firmly locked in his upper class bubble, a quality that enhanced his comedic rigidity on screen. In Cheers, audiences experienced Frasier in a very different light. He wasn't the Seattle-based radio psychiatrist with carefully curated refinement. He was a Boston bar regular trying to match wits with a crowd steeped in casual humor. Frasier may have loved debating philosophy and showcasing his intellect, but he wasn't above indulging in cheesy puns or getting tangled in ridiculous predicaments. By the time he settled in Seattle, Frasier embraced his posh identity more fully, punctuated by moments of dramatic self-righteousness, like berating Seattle homeowners from his balcony for their barbarism. Fast forward to the 2023 revival, and things took yet another turn. And this time, Frasier returned to Boston for a different reason, not high society debates or deep dives into culture, but to reconnect with his blue-collar firefighter son. The blending of Frasier's experiences from both cities presented a unique challenge for the writers. Fans appreciated nostalgic nods to both Seattle, and there was something slightly off about the revamped character. Frasier seemed caught midway between his elitist persona and his more relaxed Cheers era self, and the balance didn't always feel seamless. And so instead, supporting characters like Nicholas Lyndhurst's Alan Cornwall overshadowed him, leaving viewers nostalgic for the sharper, wittier version of Frasier that used to. Speaking of nostalgia, it's amusing to think if Niles had ever walked into Cheers, would he have lasted a single round at the bar? It would be fun to imagine him attempting small talk with Woody or sparking debates with Sam Malone. Maybe he'd order a sherry, and the regulars would think it's a nickname for some new bar visitor. But with that said, thanks for watching, and till next time.